Let's talk about learning. Why is learning so important? Well, it's because we can get better, a lot better, at anything. When I spent some time in Italy as a volleyball player, I wanted to learn Italian. I wanted to have a better experience there. And so I bought an English-Italian dictionary. I dove into that process, but I messed up a lot. I said a lot of bad words. I still can't figure out how to roll my R's properly like they can. But the bottom line was, as difficult as it was, it's very normal and important to feel uncomfortable if you're learning something new. Learning's important even if you're one of the best in the world. Just today in the USA volleyball training gym, one of our Olympians was trying to add something to her game. And so it's important she struggles through and embraces that discomfort that's always going to happen when we're trying something new. We're going to screw it up before we're going to master it. It's really important to be patient with yourself, because if you're learning something, you're gonna make mistakes. In fact, we encourage it in our training gym. We call them OTIs, opportunities to improve, and that can't happen if people hold back or they're too critical of themselves. So be patient with yourself. That's a part of this very difficult process of learning. Here are a couple things to think about when you make a mistake. Some people, when they make a mistake, they say horrible things to themselves about themselves, and they get really small, they shrink down, they act very embarrassed. Ideally, how would you want to react when you make a mistake? What thoughts would you want to have, and how would you want to look? So here are some ways to practice. One of the things we use with the USA women's team is the buddy system. So for example, if I want to be more approachable, I'll tell my teammate or my friend, I'm going to practice introducing myself, looking somebody in the eye and shaking their hand. So that would be an example of how we can commit to something that we're getting better at and help each other all through that training session. Learning can be really uncomfortable, and it's so important to know a couple of things. Number one, you're not alone. You're not the only person to struggle. Anybody who's learning anything, trying to get better at anything, struggles. And the other thing is, it is natural to be uncomfortable, but if we can lean into it, be okay with being embarrassed, be okay with getting feedback. Sometimes it feels like criticism. That's how we're going to be better learners.